guys, today I'm gonna show you how to print something in Java. Alright, so first off, I don't know what you use to write Java, but I use NetBeans, and in NetBeans, whenever you create a project, you get main function, main method built in. So if you need to build the main method, or if you need to build a class, you can simply copy this goddamn code. Alright, so basically this is the main method. You need this if you want to fucking run something. Alright, without this you can't run shit. So if we come to printing shit, now why do we print shit? Because we need to fucking communicate with user or to ourselves when we are fucking debugging. So there's a way to print. So you basically type system.out.print. It's as simple as fucking that. Now, because we need to input a string now. Actually, we don't really need to input a string, but for this we are going to input a string, and we'll define string by these, okay, these fucking, whatever they're called, I forgot. So you need these. Let's type something, I don't know, let's type 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we run this, let it do its thing. Wow, we fucking got 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, this is fucking awesome. Now you can also get input from the user and print that. How fucking amazing is that? Let's do that, my friend. So you are gonna get a string from user, but first we need to define a scanner, okay? I forgot how we define these fucking things out there. Okay, we need to import it. Goddamn. What the fuck is it copy? Okay, you need to import this. Alright, you need to import this. Then we define a scanner by doing this. So this is the scanner class. This is your name. This can be anything. I prefer to use scan, but I mean we can do something like this. This is cool. Okay, to define a scanner you need to do like new scanner system.in. Okay, that's what you need to do. And remember, you can just Google stuff if you don't know what to do. I do that a lot. It's just absurd. So we got the input scanner, right? Now you're gonna define a fucking string. You can call this string anything you want, but I'm gonna call it user input. To get an input from the user, you use the scanner, okay? You type the name of the scanner, then see, there's a lot of fucking functions, methods here, right? I prefer to use next line, so you do that. What will this do is get the user input, something you will write here, then print it out. But no, it's not going to print it out yet because we did not write the code, but this will get input and put the input into this variable called user input. Okay, simple as that. So let's print it out. It's easy. By the way, I used print before. I'm going to use print line. What this does is, print basically does, it prints, but it doesn't go to the other line. But if you print with print line, it prints like this, then then goes to the next line. But if you print it, let's say, if you want to print build success in two parts, you will first print build, then you will secondly print build success. But if you do this with print line, build will be here and success will be on the next line. So it basically goes to the line down below. Okay, I'm going to use print line for that. So you will put the user input inside the brackets because we got the input, we put the input in the variable, now we're going to print that variable. Okay, friend. So actually, let's make something like this. To inform the user we are taking an input, let's make something like this. So they know we are taking an input. Let's say like, please enter your fucking message. Okay, let's do this. Now we're gonna run. Okay, now look, it's telling me to enter my fucking message. Now let's say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, oh fuck yourself, and it printed, go fuck yourself. Wow, technology is fucking amazing, ain't it? But let's say, for some fucking reason, I want to print this 100 times. Okay. Actually, no, not even 100 times. I want this to print the amount of times I want it to print. Okay. Now, for this, there were two inputs. The first input being the thing you want to print. The second input being the amount of times you want to print. Okay. For this, we need to utilize something. Now, first off, since we are going to work with numbers, we are going to define an integer variable. Okay. You define an integer variable by simply typing int and your desired name. I'm going to name it number integer since we are going to use it to print the amount of times. Okay. Now we are going to set this to 0. No, actually 0. Hold on. First, let's let this stay as 0. Okay. We need to do something first. Let's just copy and paste it. We are gonna not ask for message this time, but we are gonna ask for amount of fucking times you want this shit to be printed for. Okay. Now we are gonna do the same thing we did here, but there's a twist. We are gonna only get integers. Why is that? Because if you try to assign string to integer, the program is going to break. Okay, to prevent that, we're going to simply do this. You call the integer class and you check if something is integer or not using this piece of code. Okay, now we are going to input user code here, user input here, and how did we do that? We basically do this. Okay. Okay, friend. Now, here we get the message, here we get the number. Now let's get to the work. How do we move? Actually, let's do something to make it look better. I'm gonna copy and paste this, but I'm gonna make it so it leaves an empty line because I don't want it to be like this. I want an empty line here. Okay? Now we are gonna use a loop called for loop, friend. Okay? This for loop, it basically you start with a number. I prefer to call this number I. You assign I whatever number you want, but if you want to start from the start, you assign it 1. Okay? Actually, you can assign it 0, so but I prefer to work with that. So after that, you check if the integer is below the integer that the user inputted. If the integer, the I, is below the number integer the user inputted, it's gonna work the program. But if it isn't, it's gonna stop the program. The logic is like that. Okay, friend? So let's do it like this. You type I and you check smaller or equal to the number integer, the integer we got from the user. After that, you will write something like this. Now about this, what this basically means is, if this process was able to be completed, okay, you will add 1 to I. This is basically add 1, okay friend. Now after this, we're just gonna do a simple thing. We again print line, but we print line the user input, okay friend. Now let's test this. I don't think I make any problems, but let's try. Okay, let's enter our message. I'm gonna go with go fuck yourself again. Now we are gonna enter the amount of times. I'm gonna say like, or see friend, it printed it 4 fucking times. This goddamn programming language is so fucking cool. Now let's give an absurd number, like, I don't know, let's give it 1000. See, 1000 fucking lines, I can't even scroll. Now, I got a better idea. Let's do it like this. We are gonna do add a number to it. Okay friend, let's say I want it to be like, let's say this is the first one, okay? I want it to say, go fuck yourself for 1 time, go fuck yourself for 2 times, go fuck yourself for 3 times, shit like this, okay? So we are gonna do that. For that, basically we use I, but hold on, let's do some cosmetic shit before. We need a space so it looks better, then we need another space so it looks good. Now, this is the go fuck yourself, this is space, this is the number. Actually, let's do it like this. So we got go fuck yourself, let's add a 4, then let's add our number I, then let's add another string, go fuck yourself for 3 times. Okay, so let's try this again. Go fuck yourself, and amount of times 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this shit is fucking awesome, ain't it friend? Look at all of this.